Welcome back to Disneyland Paris, your go-to channel that is here to help you save time and money to make your next Disneyland Paris trip a magical and unforgettable one. If this is your first time on our channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and hit the little bell to be notified when we drop the latest and the greatest. There will be a new video here every week. And if you're coming back and you still haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Believe me, you will not regret all the information we're going to be sharing here with you guys. Our only goal is to help you save money to make your next Disneyland Paris trip magical and unforgettable, and for you to say, you know what, I want to go back over and over and over to Disneyland, and it will not hurt your bank account. Well, not at all, but it won't hurt your bank account that much. It won't cost you an arm and a leg. Okay, let's just leave it at that. Now, last week's video, we talked about the annual passes, what each annual pass is, what they offer, how much are they, what can you get with them, what you don't get with them, etc., etc. And I told you this week I was going to share with you which one we have, why we chose that one, and if it's saving us money. So without any further ado, let's just get into it. The one we opt in for, the annual pass that we have, is the Magic Plus. Now, this is the one that costs you $369 per person. Now, let's do the math real quick. Let me get my handy dandy calculator here real quick. 369 times 4, because there's 4 of us here in this house, is 1,476 euros. And you're probably thinking, my man, 1,476 euros. What is going on? I have to pay that all at once? No. I forgot to mention this on my last video, but when you opt in for an annual pass, you can actually pay it in monthly installments. And yes, while you're still paying in those monthly installments, you are able to use your annual pass and able to visit the park at any time you choose so. Now, if you want to pay the full amount at once, you can if you want to, but it's really awesome that Disney offers you that option to pay in monthly installments. Now, there is some pros and some cons to the annual pass that I also did not mention on my last video that I want to mention it now. You cannot go for more than 3 days at a time on an annual pass. What I'm saying with that is you cannot go, for example, first, second, third, and fourth all at once. It has to be first, second, third, skip the fourth, and come back on the fifth to make it like that. I don't know why, on whose mind in Disney it came up with this, but honestly, we do not like it. There's a lot of people out there that don't like it. There's a lot of forums, Reddits, Facebook groups and stuff that people talk about this all the time, that they don't like the fact that you can only go 3 times at a, 3 times at a visit to Disneyland Paris. So you can only go 3 days at a time. That's it. You can't go for more days. Now, here comes the tip of the day, a little hack on the system. So write this down, because this will come in handy. Believe me, that's what we're here for, to help you. This will come in handy. We found a way to cheat the system. I don't know if Lizzie's going to see this video. They're probably going to hate me for saying this, but I want to help you save money and save time. The last time we went to Disneyland Paris, we wanted to go for more than 3 days, but obviously it doesn't allow us to go for more than 3 days at a time. So my wife decided that once we were inside the park, she was going to go into the Disneyland Paris registration system and register for the 4th day to see if it will let her register the 4th day. And guess what? She was able to find openings, or she was able to find that it was available for her to reserve, and she went ahead and reserved it once we were inside the park. So we went in, we showed us our annual passes, they beeped us in, we went into the park, we were inside the park, we were drinking our coffee, and my wife said, hey, why don't we stay here for another day? Instead of 3, make it 4. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? If it allows us to do it, let's do it. So she went into the system to see if it was available in the DisneylandParis.com registration system and everything. And she was able to get the 4th day without having to wait and separate them. She was able to get all 4 days at once. So that's the little hack in the system. So if you're thinking about going for 4 days, you're probably thinking, I can go for more than 3 days at a time. How can I make it 4 days? Well, now there is that little cheat in the system. Hopefully they didn't patch that up from the last time we went, But if it hasn't been patched up and you're able to do that, go ahead and let us know in the comments. Say, hey, guess what, you guys? I was able to go into the park, and while we were inside the park, we were able to reserve another day without, having to give us that separation of days, because I don't know why it does that, but it does that. I don't know why Disney decided to separate the days that you can go consecutively, and that's on all annual passes. Discovery, Flex, Plus, and even Infinity. You're paying 499 euros for the Infinity, but yet you cannot go for more than 3 days at a time. But anyways, now you know that little hack. And you're probably thinking, why did you choose that Magic Plus instead of any other one? Well, because the Magic Plus gives you that extra magic hour for going into the park. That extra magic hour, believe me, it comes in handy because you get to go in before the general public. You get to enjoy those Instagrammable pictures in front of the castle where there's nobody behind you and it's just you in front of the castle, or you're able to go on the rides that instead of being 80-minute waits, it's 20-minute waits. And you can go and see your favorite character, and instead of being in line for an hour and a half, you're there for only 20 to 30 minutes. So it is worth it. Believe me, in our point of view, we like that. And you're probably thinking, wait a minute, if you stay in a Disney hotel, don't you get the magic hour? Yes, but sometimes, don't tell Disney I said this, but sometimes the Disney hotels can end up being way more pricey, and it can cost you an arm and a leg to stay there than staying at a Disney partner hotel, which we'll talk about on another video, which one is the best Disney partner hotel to stay at and how you can save money by doing so. So that is the one we have. That is the Magic Plus. That is the annual pass that we enjoy. That's the annual pass that we have. And remember, all the perks and all the benefits of the annual passes, you will always find them in DisneylandParis.com. I'll leave the link on the bottom. And remember the little hack that you can go for 4 days at once. If once you're in the park, you register for another day. That's obviously if they're available, which nowadays it is really hard to get available dates. There is like a waiting list now to get available dates, because even for annual pass holders, because the parks are always full. Keep in mind, it is the 30th anniversary, so yes, parks are always going to be full. But on low seasons, you're probably able to do that. You're probably able to get 4 days in a row. So if you're able to do that, let us know in the comments. And don't forget to follow us also on Instagram, where we'll be sharing with you guys every single day a new post, new stories, something new that's happening in Disneyland Paris, any news, events, anything to help you save money as well. We will be sharing it on Instagram at Magicland Paris. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell right there too. Be notified every single time we drop a new video here at Magicland Paris. Until next time, have a magical day.